When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Makes a move. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So NC State's offense will get the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Ford. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll take it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Yellow Jackets offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys
racing to the right. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Great job by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Ford. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Connection to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The play action fake. Buys a little extra time. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Finds his big tight end. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Now on first down from the 28. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dip.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one's going to be knocked down, incomplete, and we have knocked out the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The short hands, it's Powell. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. Trying to find the end zone. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Georgia Tech.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Trying to pound their way in. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
They'll run play action. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Fitted in the window for the score.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Ford. There's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. On the move, he fires.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catching.
It's on target and complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like...
Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Under fire. And down he goes back into 3.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice, but he's backed up and it's blocked.
And you got to give the special teams coach a lot of credit. He's been game planning this all week long. He saw something on film that made him believe they might be able to get some push and get some penetration right up the middle of the field.
And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's Ford. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Turning it on. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Wolfpack. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The sweet feet buy a little time. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Off play action on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Back to pass on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as...
And it's picked off at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. NC State backed up in its own territory, just looking for some room on first down. And off to Jones. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to him on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. To the air, it's Ford. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half in the first quarter of business here. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
56, NC State, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. It's complete to the left. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Dyer. Going deep. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now this offense is back on the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires on the move. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Moves. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Finds a man by himself. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
And that one did not work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Quarterback extends the play. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. Having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Roberson. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch? Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Grabs it in the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Fighting off the defender. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job.
There he goes. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Wolfpack now operating in the red zone. From the gun, the running back has it. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Skips away from pressure. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run the sneak for it. NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. Now on the move. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the... Just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Looking for room at the 40. Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score might be the one to put them. The top and run this winning streak to 9.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. A collision. He stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the running back from the shotgun. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Yellow Jackets come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He'll get rid of it. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Quarterback making adjustments. The toss to the outside. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Quick release by the QB. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
1st and goal. Georgia Tech.
The snap sets up to throw. Floating away. He'll throw it. Wide out trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now after the incompletion, it leaves them with 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. These are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to...
And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
NC State 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.